So last time I left you with pretty grim things, right? We were talking about depression. Well, it turns out I was right. Mrs. D was actually knocking at the door, which is probably why I've been silent for a while. Um, Treatment isn't going as anticipated. Um, we're talking about resistant depression, so anti-anxiolytic and antidepressant are out of the question. Doesn't I could shovel those like Skittles for what I care, but I'm on my treatment, which is lithium and a little T3 to balance the thing. Did give result, and for 2 months I was a little higher, and it was good and it was stable. Then it started to slightly go down and steadily go down. So that was not a good way to continue on things. So we had the treatment. The thing is, with the T3, well, I had now low T4, which is basically normal because synthetic T3 doesn't make the thyroid produce enough T4. So after a few months, I was low on T4, and that was why the depression was coming back, because the lithium couldn't stabilize the mood enough. So now I got T4 on top of the T3 and the lithium, one more. It's been now for almost well 2 weeks, and it's starting to show the effects, which is intended. Usually it takes 2 to 3 weeks to start working. It's a little slow process. With our thyroid hormones, it's always slow. So it's been a little over 2 weeks now, and it's yeah. I'm not saying it's working, but it's starting to work. I can feel I'm a little bit higher. My mood is a little bit better than it was the past month. So that's a good thing. I think I was asking in the previous video, is it always the case? Do schizoid people always end up with depression? I can obviously only speak for myself, and for myself, it's quite clear that for me the answer is yes. I keep going back and forth with it, but the fact of being schizoid, of living mostly alone, of having to be alone to actually get my energy back, to actually make my thinking, to actually makes me obviously wonder and look at things a little bit more profoundly. And I think it's very, very difficult when you're interiorizing things to a degree of obsession, obviously, in my case, to not at one point or another develop depression. Now the thing is, boys and girls, I might have waited a little bit too long to take care of the problem. that's on me. Well, that's on me. It's part of being schizoid. I don't ask for help. It's something I never do. So obviously asking for help because I was feeling depressed wasn't something I was going to do. And I had to when it really started to get out of hand, which was late. I mean, kudos me. Yeah? Made it 55 years before getting into trouble with that. It's not so bad when you know that early stage of schizoid were easily in my early teens, sorry. which I'll make a post about it because I watched a movie yesterday about it. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. Depression is going a little bit better, so we're gonna concentrate back more on Schizoid videos.